Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri, and today we are doing part 2 of our Itako guide. Now, a reason why there is a part 2 is because we've recently, as of yesterday, obtained the 5th and final scroll of Itako, which does get us her buff, which was only available at 5 scrolls. So big incentive to do that if you are on the fence about it. But we're also going to find out if it's worth it or not. So I'm just trying to pull up the comments here on good old reliable YouTube. Come on, get muted, thank you. Alright. So here we are, 5 watching. Thank you, welcome everyone. And let's try and get that chat up here. Hello, hello indeed. Alright. So, pop-out chat is set, and we are 2 likes in. Wow, someone liked part 1 enough. They're like, oh man, part 2, let's go. This is the sequel already. How many pop-out? I didn't close my pop-out chat from yesterday, so I have like 3 pop-out chats open on my computer. No wonder it was slow yesterday. Okay, so that's loading. Oh, page unresponsive. Would you like to wait? Oh my god. Beautiful. It's kind of sad. Come on. The chat is not loading. The chat is not responding. My computer is so slow right now. It's being annoying. I apologize for that. Now I gotta reload the page. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. So while that reloads in its entirety, 5 comments already, 7 viewers. That's awesome. Awesome. God damn. My computer is in shitsville. It's just like, oh, you want to do something? That's the problem with having like 17 hentai tabs open. You only need like 13. Like, that was my problem. Hey Yuki. Hey, so you're gonna be Izuna? Okie dokie. Am I running? I'm not really running, I'm just demonstrating the 5 scroll power of Itako compared to yesterday. So let's see if pop-out chat works today, because I like pop-out chat. It's full screen chat. There we go, everything's working. Fantastic. Okay, so we have the same build as yesterday, so Supreme, other side, Nadir, and the L. Yeah, we did. And Nobunaga. Accessories, same bow mags, bow mastery mags, so we're all good. So if you watched yesterday's video, you'll know what we were running. Okay, so where is our lovely Itako? So she's in the guest section, as we talked about yesterday. She's the top graduate, and yeah, so we went over that yesterday. So now if we go to our awakening level, she's now 5 scroll. It's getting hot in here. What's going on back there? Oro's got that lance of flames. They're attacking me. They're jealous of me being so hot. Alright, so guess time. So what does 5 scroll really add? It was about $100 to get the last scroll. So our weapons, like before, are pretty much the same. So just to review our setup, so we had Kitsune Fist, Bewitching Spirit, Zunchan Chaser, and 2 Pillars of Hellfire. And then we had the same setup basically: Fist, Spirit, Necromancy, Bewitching Beatdown, and Ninetales Power. I think that's a good combo. And then we had Kitsune Fist, Bewitching Spirit, Drizzle Swipe, and then Double Death. And then lastly, on our 4th weapon, we now have Exorcism, which is her buff, followed by Kitsune Fist and Bewitching Spirit, Necromancy, and Carbon Flare. And Carbon Flare's cooldown is so fast that you can't double up on it. We established that yesterday, so we just threw Necromancy here because it's might as well have it somewhere. 300. Oh, 300. Oof. Okay, I thought you said 100 for the last one. Okay, so I did have one afterthought at work last night after I made this guide. And I thought of one thing that I didn't think of before. We didn't even test it. And I apologize for not testing it. And it's probably a valid build, and I did not think of it. So, like, on every weapon, like, it's established that Kitsune Fist is OP, it's the go-to move, and Bewitching Spirit's a great follow-up, lunge strike attack. Like, it's really good. 300 for everything. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. That's reminiscent of the old days. And the one thing I thought of is on the fourth weapon, like every weapon has Kitsune Fist and Bewitching Spirit, which is great. But what I never thought about doing is how good is Kitsune Fist 6 compared to 7? Because you can't use two fists in a row. Like, you can't go Kitsune Fist into Kitsune Fist. It doesn't happen. That's why we always just go Kitsune Fist into Bewitching Spirit. It's a good combo. You're doing like 30 million damage with it. But I also want to test what would happen if you use Kitsune Fist 6 with Kitsune Fist 7. So that way you can keep your distance, because you don't always want to lunge in on the enemy. And if that situation happens, you could just stay back and go Kitsune Fist into Kitsune Fist and just rapidly let them out. And that might be it could be a really smart plan. So I'm going to try that now. I'm going to test that on the Exorcism weapon. So Exorcism being a buff. And I don't think you can double up on the buff. We might have to test it later. But if the Zunko skill was any indication, it probably won't reset its cooldown. Not a 500 skill. But we'll probably have to test it later on a different weapon with more swaps, because it has to be in a different weapon anyway. But we'll test that later, for sure. So that's what I want to test. I want to see if Kitsune Fist times 2 is viable. Or if Kitsune Fist 6 is just lackluster damage, then there's no need in doing it. Because like Miyamoto and some weapons, before we had massive cooldown and heart, you did run double flash of retribution for a reason. Just to keep that range advantage. So outfits are both there. Profile. She's 19? But she also graduated top of her class when she was 19. She's not 19 anymore. She's old now. She's a mature adult. Okay. So. This is what I want to check. So, you can do this with any Vanguard that you have. Like, the skill list has been updated so that it doesn't crash you immediately. Because they do the smart thing of sorting everything by weapon type. Like, they're really nice. So, you have, like, all, and then it sorts it all out. And it keeps the Vanguards, like, out of it. So, we just gotta find Tohoko Itako. Oh. Are you gonna crash my game? Woo! Woo! I just praised you for saying you got better. Come on. What? This is bullshit. This is super bullshit. We just restarted the game. I didn't do anything. I don't know if you can hear this frustration or not. Oh, boys, oh boys. I doubt this will do anything, but I didn't have my mouse plugged in yesterday and it was bugging me. Because I couldn't control my camera. Mouse is working, but you know the game's locked up, so that's a big doo-doo butter. That's bad. Can I do anything? I can't do anything. It locked me out. Like, I wanted to check out her skills. I can't do anything, dude. What if I shut off my control? That won't do anything. The game's broke. So unfortunately, the stream has to go down because Onigiri is the best game ever made. Why is it looking at... It's looking at... What's her name's skills? These are... Luz Speranza, that's Venus. It's looking at Venus's skills. Wow, it's weird. Yeah, stream's gonna have to go down. I apologize, but we're gonna have to start this all up again. Minor setback, but fuck it. Stay tuned. We'll be back in like a minute. I have to close the game.